Did you know that many school districts use a specific test that doesn't care if your child knows their multiplication tables or historical dates? Well, instead it asks them to look at a pattern of shapes and predict the future. This test is called the InView, and for many students in grades 2 through 8, it is the single most important factor in getting identified as gifted. So, if you are an NRI parent, you might see this test paired with something called the Terra Nova. One tests the past and the InView tests the future. If you mix them up, you might be prepping your child for the wrong exam. So hi, I'm Gurpreet from Wizdomi. We specialize in personalized one-on-one live tuitions for K-12 and competitive exam preparation. Today I'm going to decode the InView test. I'll explain the 5 critical subtests, what a CSI score is, and why logic puzzles are your child's best friend for this assessment. So first, what is the InView? Well, it's published by the DRC, that is Data Recognition Corporation. It's a cognitive abilities assessment. It measures verbal, non-verbal, and quantitative reasoning. It's used primarily for gifted and testing placement. This is an aptitude test. So achievement tests measure what you know, but aptitude tests measure your ability to learn. It's widely used in USA and international schools following a US curriculum. Scores are valid for 2 to 3 years. Now the InView is strictly standardized. How? Because it takes 90 to 120 minutes approx. And there are 5 subtests: sequences, analogies, quantitative reasoning, verbal reasoning, words and verbal reasoning, and context. So all questions are multiple choice. The test is timed, so speed and accuracy definitely matter. Prerequisites, I would say, are none. Yes, for public schools, most districts use universal screening in grade 2 and 5. This means that every child takes it automatically. Can you study for an aptitude test? The publisher says no. We say train the brain. So start 4 to 6 weeks before the testing window. And the techniques are analogies. So practice visual analogies at home. Pattern recognition, use the matrix logic puzzles, ask your child to find the rule. And the common mistake is drilling arithmetic. So the quantitative section is not about solving math problems, it's about seeing relationships. Now on exam day, no calculators are allowed. Teachers often introduce this as puzzles rather than a test to keep anxiety low. And the scoring system, this is the most confusing part for parents. You will receive a CSI, that is Cognitive Skills Index, which means that the score is 100. The magic number is 127 or 128, and this is usually the cutoff for gifted programs. In the USA, the InView is a primary gatekeeper for gifted programs. In Canada, schools are less likely to use the InView specifically, but high scores are universally recognized. Now let's answer the 5 common questions. Is InView the same as an IQ test? Well, it correlates very highly with the IQ test. My child scored high on Terra Nova but low on InView. Why? Because this means that your child is a high achiever but may have average cognitive aptitude. Can we use a calculator? No. Does the verbal section require reading? Yes. For grades 3 and up, definitely yes. How can Wizdomi help? So we provide logic training and pattern recognition strategy. The InView test is a window into your child's potential. It doesn't measure what they have memorized, it measures what they can do. So if you want to help your child sharpen their logic and reasoning skills before the big screening day, just click the link below to book a consultation with us at Wizdomi. So I'm Gurpreet and I'll see you in the next video.